Hey everyone, so yesterday we talked about logarithmic equations, so it actually started out with an exponent and we put a log in it. Today we're going to do the inverse of that. So just to get you started for today, if I had 3x equals 7, and I told you to solve for x, you would divide by 3 because division is the inverse operation of this multiplication. If I told you that x over 3 equaled 5, you would multiply by 3 because here you're dividing first and you have to multiply to get rid of those. So yesterday in class we did log base 3 of x equals 7. Or excuse me, that's not what we did in class yesterday, sorry. We did 3 to the x equals 7. Let's do that. So this was different than 3x equals 7 because the x is in the exponent. So what you did was when you had a big 3 here, you did log little 3 to both sides. And then this canceled out and you were left with x equals log base 3 of 7. So this was your answer. So today, like the first two I showed you, I started with multiplication and I divided, and then the next one I divided. I started with division and then I multiplied. So I'm going to do the opposite here. So instead of something like this, today we're going to talk about log base 3 of 5 equals, excuse me, not that, log base 3 of x equals 5. So here you have to get this x by itself. So where we had to take a log, if I had a big 3, if I have a little 3, I have to put a big 3. So I'm going to do something called exponenting. Okay, so here we had an exponent and I logged it. Here we have just an x. With a log, I'm going to exponent it, to put an exponent. So what I'm going to do is I want this log 3 gotten rid of. So I'm going to take this number and put it big. And then this part is going to become your exponent, log base 3 of x. Now if I put a big base 3 over here, I put a big base 3 over here, and the 5 becomes your exponent. So like with the yesterday's, this part and this part becomes here and here. I put in the 3 and the 3. So what happens is when this 3 and this 3 are the same, they go away, so I have x equals 3 to the 5th power. Okay, so let's see that again. So let's say that I start with log base 5 of x equals 4. So here's the x I have to get by itself, so I'm going to get rid of this log base 5. Since this is log and a little 5, I'm going to do a big 5, and this piece is going to become the exponent. Same thing on this side. I have a big 5 here, and the 4 becomes exponent. So when I have a log little 5 and a big 5 there, those cancel out, and I'm left with x equals 5 to the 4ths. And that's it. All right, let's pick it up just a little bit. What if I did 3 log base 4 of x equals 2? So I have to get this x by itself. The first thing I have to do is get rid of this 3. This 3 is being multiplied, so excuse me, I want to divide it. So it's going to reduce here to just be log base 4 of x equals 2/3. Okay, and now I need to get x by itself. So I need to get rid of this log base 4. So I do a big 4, make everything there the exponent. I do a big 4, make everything here an exponent. This 4 and this 4 are going to cancel, and 4 to the 2/3 would be your answer. And that's it, and that's all you have to do. All right, let's do one more. So I have to get this x by itself right here. So I can't deal with the minus 1 until I deal with the log 7. Can't deal with this until I get rid of the 5. Can't deal with the 5 until I get rid of the 2. So you start with the adding and subtracting, then go to the division. So I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides. So I'd have log base 7 of x minus 1 equals 10. And then to get rid of the multiply by 5, I go ahead and divide that off. So the 5s will cancel. Okay. Then I can't deal with this minus 1 because it's inside the parentheses. It's getting the logarithm as well because it's in the parentheses. So how do I get rid of a log 7? I put a big 7, and all that side becomes the exponent. If I did a big 7 on the left, I do a big 7 on the right, and the right side becomes exponent. These cancel, so I have x minus 1 equals 7 to the second. And then to get x by itself, I add 1, and I'll be careful here. If I want one number there, 7 to the second is 49 plus 1, which would be 50. All right, go ahead and open up your worksheet that I attached, and then start with 37 and watch the next video. I'll do a few of the problems with you.